Namaste, big cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in, come on. I've got intel. Recon is afoot. Let's dive right in and unpack. Oh, you have a thruple, darling dears. When you cast dominoes just like runestones, you read them from right to left. Let's get a number count. You have a 16, darling dears. 16 in tarot is represented by the Tower card. So you have a sudden change coming into your life. This is about you having left a relationship in crisis, whether in love, work, friendship, family, whatever it was, darling dears. Your feelings have cooled. You don't feel the same. It's a rude awakening for some, darling dears. It's about you sticking to your integrity, darling dears. Something that most people can't even spell. You're on a new life path, darling dears, stronger than before. Someone is also suffering from wounded pride because of the dramatic change in you, bestie. Yeah, you broke up, and it's also a reminder to beware of accidents over the next few days, darling dears. Pay attention, because the Tower is fire, Mars, and Uranus energy. So Uranus, an accident could be around, oh, good golly and gosh. Something to do with your individualism, darling dears. Uranus represents the electrical nerve impulses, so be careful of electricity over the next few days, darling dears. Be very careful. Uranus rules electricity. It also rules IT, technology. Be careful around technology over the next few days. All right. So the 16 goes down to a 7. We're in a spiritual new year, but it also speaks about you analyzing a situation which gave you a new understanding. This is your seeking knowledge, new knowledge, darling dears. The 7 is ruled by the moon. The moon is about your intuition, darling dears. Your intuition. It also speaks about what secrets being revealed to you, darling dears. Secrets. Or someone trying to reveal your secrets. The 7 is also about the truth roof. Pinkies up. It's Cancer energy. Well, Cancer as well as Pisces. The moon rules both. The 1-6. If you're seeking a relationship, darling dears, you will have a second major relationship in your life, which will be based on happiness. This is about mutual respect, the sudden change, the unexpected encounter, darling dears. Someone is also going to be getting a visitation or a visitor that is going to be telling you something that is going to change your plans completely. Be on the alert for that. The number 7, okay, also is ruled by Neptune, the house of hidden enemies, but it's also the house of rebirth. The number 7, 16, and 25 will be of some importance. It could be your birth date or a number that has, or a date that is significant in your life. Your luckiest numbers over the next few days is 4, 5, and 7. You're being cautioned to exercise diplomacy. Not everything deserves an answer from you. The letters G, P, and Y are going to be significant over the next 7 days. You are a natural born explorer, darling dears. The best days for you will be Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yep. All right. Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack. An unexpected visitor, eh? Listen, as a big cat, you're always prepared for unexpected visitors, darling dears. 3 go-to moves and all that. And if you don't have them, go and watch my Don't Get Smoked video where I teach self-defense and light kung fu. Coming to visit you, and you've already cleansed yourself of the energy. It's also a reminder for you to cleanse your home. Sage it out. I like the California white sage myself, as well as the rose incense. Yeah. Let's get the messages up, and then we'll break them down. These are the intuitive messages. Yeah. Jump right out. Yeah, Ibex, you are the overcomer of overcoming, darling dears. The 4 and a 6 goes to a 10. It speaks about you having completed, ended a cycle, ushered it out with love and light. That's 2 of these and 1 of those, darling dears. You are Ibex of land and sea. If there's a crack, you don't fall back. Somebody tried to crack you, darling dears. Sudden change, ending of a situation or a cycle. Because we spoke on Uranus. Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury. So you've definitely created some kind of freedom. You may even be involved in social reform, darling dears. Thank you. Yeah, abundance is yours. We've got it on the 2, High Priestess energy. Something that you're being intuitively guided to follow, darling dears. As an Ibex, something that you've been working hard towards. But you make it seem effortless. Law number 30 of the 48 laws of power. Pinkies up, love it. On a 12, the energy of the 12, darling dears, is the Hangman. New perspective, no longer sacrificing yourself to situations that don't serve you. You're letting go, darling dears, or you've let go. This is what is causing the transformation in your life. It was possibly on the tail end of a painful breakup, but a life-changing event or events is about to come into your hemisphere. You'll also be getting news, darling dears. News of a fresh start. This is a blessing in disguise. Love it, Mercury energy. You used your badass alchemist ways, but your communication skills have something to do with this new beginning that you've created for yourself. The 2 and the 3 is what? A 5. Change that you've brought into your situation. It was a spiritual journey. Yeah. You went into the DNS like what? A kitten, and came out a badass cat. A big cat, to be in fact. As a matter of fact. Pinkies up. Love it. Jupiter energy. Abundance is coming away. Wow. What's this? Sputnik and the Hillbilly investigations. People that have betrayed you. Lied on your good name. Bringing up your past. Yeah. All of this and that. All that glitters is not gold. This is fresh as naive. Shining in the sunlight, darling dears. Somebody's looking at, or somebody's is looking at your spiritual journey, darling dears. They see you abundant, happy. You could be feminine energy. Yeah, this person was in the distant friend zone. Like what? The pyramids, far away from you. Because you're leveling up, darling dears. Ooh, child. Tell us more. Captive audience and all that. Tell us more. That's a lot of information. I'm not going to do that. One at a time, please. Thank you. Yeah, your ancestors are protecting you. Always call your ancestral team, darling dear. It's your security after all. And it's for you. With this abundance, yeah, spiritual journey, yeah, Ibex, yeah, Mercury energy, using all of your communication skills. Means that you're winning, darling dears. While everyone else is sinning. You have the whip. And he or she who holds the whip runs things, darling dears. But it's a spiritual whip that you are wielding at this moment in time. Someone in the friend zone don't like it there. Why was they put into the friend zone, the distant friend zone, like the pyramids? You barely know them. You're getting your Mariah Carey on. Proverbs 26:11, because there is no spinnifin the block of around you. Right? Yeah. As a fool returns to folly, only a dog returns to vomit. You don't like vomit. This person is a full-on canine in your life as you continue your Big Cat Chronicles. Love it. A new chapter in your life is about to be written by you, darling dears. Chiron, because you healed, your ancestors help you heal, darling dear. You've leveled up spiritually. Yeah. Right. Look again. Investigations are being launched. Right, with the what? Sputnik. who's got their eyes on you, who's watching you, and why is this falling off, and what's this? We've got fire energy, right? You did a tinky winky, you ran away. Fire is about you getting into your confidence, darling dears, using your intuition, right? You followed a vision and it created an adventure in your life. Neptune energy, and call your ancestors. Some of you may be even using cognitive dissonance if you're using drugs or anything, alcohol, whatever it is. It could be food, right? It's time for you to let go and heal at this moment in time, because you've got blessings knocking at your door. Listen to your intuition and your discernment. All right, we're going to go back into what? Sputnik and the hillbilly investigations that have been launched. Okay. Let's put this over there. So Sputnik is watching you, yeah? Trying to gather information, yeah? Let's get your Oracle Ancestral message before we press on. Investigations must be launched. Well, we're launching one right now, bestie, as we sip our mochas, because we ain't getting smoked. We know what's going on. Yeah. Concealment, darling dears. Yep. The twos again, the moon energy, high priestess energy, darling dears. Some people that are working in the background. Yeah. These are what? The faceless, what? Gang stalkers. Whatever the situation and circumstances for you. You're being watched by many, darling dears. And they're concealing their identity, but their identity is being revealed. Uranus represents the letters D, M, and T. Okay? So you've got D, M, T, G, P, Y, and yeah. Hidden entities are watching you, darling dears. Yeah. And they're heating up with what? The spy work, darling dears. These mouth breathers with the children of the corn eye is watching you what? Accelerate. You're being blessed by the Most High. Can you see the ancestral what? Attachment to you. And it looks like somebody with the light on their third eye. Listen to your intuition, darling dears, moving forward. Right? Yeah. It's because of this new passion, this new fire, darling dears. This is like the phoenix from the ashes, but darling dear. Creating a new beginning. Tarot cards are being used, darling dears. And abundance again. Oh, ciao. I love it. I don't hate it. They've stepped it up, guys. Trying to find out, ascertain what's going on in your life. Passion. Yeah, but you are spiritually protected. Remember, I told you that. They've got to put some respect on your name, darling dears, from a distance. All right, let's press on. So why are they watching the cat? Not focusing on their own business, right? Why is those skullduggerous eyes on your throne? Because where they live is what? Guantanamo Bay, on crack. They're in a mud hut, darling dears. Yes, baby. And they're not happy. No victory in their life, darling dears. This goes to 10 of Wands. It's something that they want to release. So they're releasing the energy of the lack mentality, all of the skullduggerousness that's going on around them. They're trying to send it your way, darling dears. Why are they doing that? What did Big Cat ever do to them? Apart from mind their own business. It's because of this passionate new beginning. More fire energy coming out, darling dears. Good, golly, and gosh. Some of it is being directed because it's sexual energy, darling dear. Somebody is still stuck on you sexually. Yeah, someone who you took off that ring. What was it, a ball and chain? Yeah, you released yourself from a situation, right? What's this? Look, I can't make it up. Lover's card is standing, his face up. Yeah, a lot of bitterness and jealousy is being directed to you. Queen of Swords on its face, darling dear. This is a lot of passive-aggressive, darling dears. Passive-aggressive about the choices that you've been making. Why are they all upset about your choices? Because they're living in lack, darling dears. And they're not realizing 9 of Cups. what you wish for someone else is going to fall back on you. Good God. Them a go through heat. They, them, and that's who. They, them, and right? These soft, dull-eyed simpletons. Yeah, King of Cups. You've mastered your emotions in that situation. You're also highly intuitive, darling dear. Yeah, you got fed up of being what? Heartbroken. You're tired of the gossiping and the gossipers. Yeah, no longer allowing this negative energy into your hemisphere. Integrity is your go-to move. Remember, hang with 4 bottom feeders. Guess who's going to be number 5? You've got the Ace of Cups on the Ace of Wands, darling dears. Right? Your cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy is following thee all the days of your life. To the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is what? The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is telling me about a difficult union that you was in, darling dear. You was in a difficult union. Yeah, but you've released it. You've put that situation down. It was in a difficult union. Yeah, Earth Angel, you had to create balance. It was a difficult journey where you had to have patience. Whoever this is, or they are, they're still watching in the background. What are you watching for? Alright? It's getting creepy now. What are you watching for? Trying to gain a new perspective, darling dears. Trying to get information on you. They haven't got no recent information. That's why they're watching. Okay, let's talk about they, them, Let's talk about they, them, and yeah, definitely past people, darling. There's people that are what? Looking at the opportunities you've created for yourself, right? Listen, people that didn't realize your worth while he was there. 2 of Swords, you had to make the hard decision and find your worth. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who's looking for some kind of advice, some kind of idea. Queen of Pentacles also represents mother energy. People from the past are also trying to engage with your progeny. Yeah, the progeny's not having it, blood. Yeah, 4 warned is 4 armed. Again, we have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning, darling dear, for you. Judgment. They're going for it, darling dears. They're getting the what? Wiki. Dubplate remix of Karma. We just found their address in thigh-high red leather boots, darling dears. This person or people that would like a second chance in your life. Is it a good idea to give them a second chance? Well, you'll be sacrificing, darling dears. You'll be sacrificing yourself. And that's so what? 2017. You've already released yourself from that situation, right? With the devil's most diligent workers. This is codependence. This is drugs, alcohol, maybe a sex dependency, whatever it is. You was in a situation where you was being controlled by what? Wickedness. These people weren't kind. They was never your friend. Every opportunity to what? Cut to the white meat, darling dears. This is why a choice had to be made. Yeah, which created the transformation, which they're watching from the difficult decision you had to make. You turned into what? Manifestation mode. You're going on a short journey or trip over the next few days, possibly over water, darling dears. What's this? Look at the lies they told, darling dears. There's certain things that you haven't heard. What they said, darling dears, the things that they've been doing, you have not heard and you did not see, but God sits high and looks low. Yeah. Whatever they did, whatever they said, darling dears, is being boomeranged back. Remember, I told you that. In the name of the Most High and your ancestral team. This is not the season for you to be what? Effed over without the Vaseline. They want to give you a reverse friar tuck. Yeah, they didn't recognize what you actually brought to the table, darling dears. Your Ace of Cups was running over. Yeah. Breadcrumbed you at every turn, darling dears. This was never your friend. It was in bed with multiple enemies. Multiple enemies. Until you recognized and realized your worth. It also says you're in a stable situation, maybe certificates, accolades, learning new things, doing something online. You have a website, whatever it is, darling dears. Maybe you learned online, whatever it is. King of Wands, someone who's extremely jealous, darling dears. All the cards just got confusing, but listen, You are single and independent and free from a situation that no longer serves you. This goes to what? 10 of Pentacles, releasing yourself from generational curses, creating a new stable foundation. And it also speaks about new securities coming towards you. Something that you wish for, work for, darling dears. Yep, listen. You took the time. This is you working late into the night to learn new things, to get you out of a situation that was not for you. It was a life lesson that you learned. It was. Watching to see if they can get an in. Magician energy. Somebody's trying to manifest you, darling dears. Sexual attraction. What are you trying to manifest? Somebody wants a new beginning with you, darling dears. Someone wants a new beginning. You better choose wisely, darling dears. Remember, some of these cups are what? Cups of opium. Yes, they may be glittery and shiny, but you know what? So is fresh shiznai in the sunlight. Yeah, this is not of God, darling dears. They've got demons or what? Attachments, dark spiritual attachments on them, darling dear. Negative. This is somebody who is not going to respect this new level of learning, studying that you've actually achieved. This is something that's coming to bring you down, Bobby Brown. Remember I told you that? What did I say? This is an 11-11 fade on its face, darling dears. This will destabilize your everything that you've got going on. If you allow this energy back in. Justice card. They was unjust to you many times, and you are the baddest of them all, the Empress, right? And the Empress with the third eye buffed up to a bitch in shine. You know that prosperity and abundance is following you at this moment in time. You know this. You could even be the mother of their children, or you could be a mother or father, because gender is fluid in tarot. King of Swords in the room. This is passive aggressive. This is folio, darling dear. Rinse and repeat of negative cycles. Yeah, Sun card, raising your vibration. But this person or people still want to come in. It also speaks about hot gossip. A lot of hot words are being sent your way. Let's give you another shofty. Let's go to the situation deck. I haven't used that in a long time. Can I find it, or is it hiding? Nope, I found it. Look, the elastic band broke. So you've ended a cycle, darling dears. Let's see situation cards. Let's see. A narcissist right next to the twin flame. This is old blowtorch that would what bring you down, Bobby Brown. Listen, right? This is somebody who's watching you. I told you you're being watched at this moment in time. Somebody would like to have a quick chat. Let's have a mocha together. You must be joking, blood, brah, or sistrine. I'd soap my own mouth. That's one of me orifices. Karmic relationship, darling dear. Yeah. People, the person is watching and stalking, darling dears. They have an issue with what? Letting go. This person will come in and trigger you again. It's not because you're unhealed. It's one of your triggers. It's for you to be able to what? Manage with your triggers. Yeah, be able to overcome your triggers. Even though you're triggered, it doesn't mean that you have to go off or act in the way that you used to when you was wounded, darling dears. This is a new beginning. This person is watching. Oh, child. Karmic relationship, they can't stop looking. What did I say? The investigations have been launched, darling dears. Sputnik and the hillbilly investigations. This person is looking everywhere but at themselves. This is a narc, a sociopath, or a psychopath. It was a one-sided situation, darling dears, for their benefit. They fed off of your energy. All right. Keeping your circle tight and right. Tell me more. Thank you. Yeah, you had a big decision to make, as I said, right? You had to be flexible. All right. We have an energy of a 1 here. 1 is about not making any major decision until after the next new moon. The next new moon is on the 12th of December in Sagittarius. I've already put up the reading for the sun and rising signs. Go and check it out, darling dears. What else do we need to know from this deck? Yeah, you created an adventure, darling dears. Some kind of conundrum, right? Somebody wants to talk, right? Shy and fertility, darling dears. Don't shy away what is for you. Fertility could be like abundance. Somebody wants to talk, but they're going to come in like they're shy. And listen, the cards are telling you it's a karmic relationship. Twin flame next to the golden mirror. That's old blowtorch. Coming for your hairline. Yeah. Giving you a reverse fire tuck. Telling you all of this and that, which is not true. Because they see where you're going. This is somebody that has knowledge of you before you of them, darling dears. It's a past person. They've got knowledge of how you used to be, right? Yeah, they're the bad news bear, and they want nothing but help. They've also got the itchy and scratchy on them, darling dears. Yes, baby, something's kicking in their pantaloon, like Jackie Chan. What's this? High vibrations, yeah? This person is coming in to try and guilt you out, right? And they are petty bogetti. Remember I told you that. You are what? Divine feminine with your male or female, darling dear, standing in your feminine power, intuitive power, nurturing power, abundant power. Boomerang season. What they're wishing for you will go straight back to them. Let me tell you something. Did we not discuss return to sender? Right? Again, I turned it over and it came back as the divine feminine. Let's get another deck of intuitive cards. We're going to use the blue ones. You didn't get bitter, you got better, darling dears. Come through, Erica Mason. Posh, clap, woo, child. Protected by Father, Godmother Isis. You are an earth angel, darling dears. This karmic relationship or ships was sent to what? Awaken you to your true higher self. Remember, I told you that. What else? Right? This person is a knicker sniffer. Listen, low down dog. Imagine that leaves a bad taste in my mouth because all of the underwear goes into the hamper in the bathroom. What's going on? Outrageous for sure. Right? It talks about someone having a really disgusting kinky side, darling dears. Rather be alone than unhappy. Listen, the cards are telling you what's best for you, darling dears. You can do bad all by yourself. Remember I told you that, right? Best thing they ever had. This is why they want to come back. Maybe they met upon other narcs. Or they're narking around in the kingdom of the narcs, darling dears, realizing that it's what the blind leading the blind. Nothing more from this deck. They're watching you, darling dears. Would like to come back, but they've got some kind of weird kinky side that you don't know about, darling dears. We saw something was kicking in their pantaloon like Jackie Chan. We know this. Let's get some more intuitive decks. What's this? Yeah, this person is a certified ass kicker. Enjoyed beating you up. Took their trauma out on you. All their ex-partners were abused. Yep, grade A supply. You work to them, darling dears. If it's an ex-partner, they would love to come back, but they are being blocked by the Most High. They can watch who they want from outside the perimeter. They can launch any investigation they want outside of the perimeter. What's this? I am miserable and lost without you. That's their business. They made you miserable and lost while they was there. So switcheroo, blood. Switcheroo. Poor Tink Tink. They went into a rebound relationship and the honeymoon phase is over. They've got the grass green syndrome. Karmic is no challenge. And adulting is not their forte, darling dears. And they're a certified ass kicker. And something's kicking in their pantaloon like Jackie Chan. Seal up all orifices. Alright, Sputnik. Yeah, they're watching you, right? Proper spying, jealous of your peace and abundance, want to bring you down, Bobby Brown. I can't make it up. Sputnik is a hater, a spy, and is a stalker and the children of the corn, right? Don't trust them, right? Put your third eye on the bitch or Mitch. Red flag buffet, darling dears. It's a red flag buffet. Why do they want to come back to you at this stage of the game? If it's a past person, why? They're not ready to give up the toxic lifestyle. They think they can still perpetrate them shit naive. They can't sleep at night. Well, they need to go and read Isaiah 48:22. There is no rest for the wicked, blood. There's none. They can't sleep at night. This also speaks about what? A miscarriage or an abortion. But I'm feeling miscarriage in that situation, darling. You miscarried because of this person's antics. Right? What's this? They're run through, darling. There's looking like a hole on what? Tree sloth. Right? Which is AKA for good looking alfalfa, darling dears. Remember, this person is in regret. Regret that they can't control you. Right? It's full on Judas. Right? Insurance fraud. Be very careful. They may be coming back to put, what you call it? A policy on you, darling dears. Yup. Tax evasion. They're not paying their taxes. Is it what? Child maintenance. Is it what? Their house, whatever taxes, they ain't paying it, blood. Trust your intuition about this. Your first thought is correct. Use discernment, inner guidance, danger, alert, move in silence. This looks like a DNA sample, darling dears. Be very careful. If they can't get what they want you brown bread. You are alpha female, darling dears. This is why they try to break you. They, them, and them. They did that shit. As I said, they tried to break you. They did. Right? The Karmic is jealous. Of course they're jealous. You're free as the wind blows. Right? A stalker, fake profile, single white female, identity theft, changed hair, color and clothes and speech, job, beauty, strength, prosperity. Yeah, they're changing all of these things, darling dears. And you're not fighting with them. Listen, they're trying to change around, doing a switcheroo, mate. But the snake is always a snake. It will shed its skin to become a bigger snake. They are Lord Voldemort. With what? Little finger ways. You better think and ponder on this situation. But don't stay there too long, darling dears. You've got to continue to what? Sock it to them, Scotty. Not because you're trying. Because you is what you is. Right? Their secrets have secrets, right? Listen. These hidden what? Watchers, darling dears. They expected you to be broken over a past situation. They did not expect you to get back up. Well, guess what? Fall down 7 times, get up 8. You don't trust them, darling dear. Don't trust them, right? Was it the red flag buffet, darling dears? That's what got me. Yeah. New beginnings, all new, everything. Let them watch you, darling dears. Not even a toe back into your life. No. They've got karma on them like white or rice, and they're the original bad news bear. It's on them like white or rice. On rice. On that note, I drops me mic. So over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. You made me angry, darling. You made them angry, right? Don't get me mad. How I take out my anger be on you, big cat. Remember I told you that? They're mad. They're proper upset. But unfortunately, they haven't stamped their foot like Rumpelstiltskin, and no, they haven't disappeared. It is what it is. Protect yourself. Keep your third eye buffed up. Get the security cameras, darling dears. Learn self-defense. And remember, the past is not a place where you live, darling dears. You are Ibex, and it's ever forwards, never backwards, in the words of Abraham Lincoln. On that note, I drops me mic. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat, cat.